And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hilltop, home of the Harrison County Phillies. And tonight, the Harrison County Phillies volleyball team in action as they play host to district rival, the Lady Devils of Robertson County. Good evening to you, Ed Lewis, along with you here on this our volleyball match of the week. The first of actually two home matchups they have this week, and we'll be with them for both of them as well. Now, tonight, of course, the action being brought to you by Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. For any automotive needs you may have, from oil changes to tires, or if you have a major work, Keith's Auto Repair is there to help you. They can come get you at KAR Towing. You can always give them a call at 859-621-3705, 621-3705, or check them out on Facebook, located at U.S. Highway 62 East, right there on Oddville. That's Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Great folks allowing us to be with you all season long with our volleyball match of the week. Right now, as we're a little under 10 minutes from getting this match underway, Robertson County out on the floor, loosening up. Harrison County will have their time on the floor in just a matter of minutes. Let's take a look at Robertson County. 3-8 on the year. They were 0-3 in district play. Coming off back-to-back losses in the last two matchups as they fell to Perry County Central and also falling to Maysville St. Patrick, who we saw last week. Their last win came back on September the 11th as they knocked off McGoffin County by a final of 1-0. Actually, that was a COVID win that night. Their last win on the floor was against Augusta back on September the 2nd. As far as their district matchups, they started the year with a loss to Nicholas County. 3-2 was the final in that one. They also lost to Pendleton County over at Pendleton 3-0 back on August the 19th. In their final district matchup, they fell to Pendleton on September the 8th. That went over at Robertson County. So it's a little about Robertson County. They do have three seniors on their program. As far as Harrison County goes, the Phillies coming with a record of 13-6 on the year. They are 3-0 in district wins, and going in as we continue to inch our way closer to that district tournament. As far as overall in the region, they are tied with the most, actually they're second with most wins, behind Calvary Christian, tied with Montgomery County, who's 13-5. Calvary Christian at 15-4 at the moment. As far as region wins, Harrison County's 10-0, the only team in the region to go undefeated in double figures. 10-0 so far in the region play, and 3-0 as we mentioned in district play going into tonight. As they, as far as district goes, they got things going in district play back on August the 26th. They knocked off Pendleton County. That one is here 2-0. That was a match we had here on our match of the week. Then also they have knocked off Nicholas County. That's where Dr. Faulkner got his 500th win last week on September the 13th, 3-0 in that one. And then last Wednesday night they made the trip to Pendleton County and knocked off Pendleton 3-0 as well. So that is the way they have looked in the districts. They have not been not lost a set as far as to the 38th district so far this year. And so we'll see what happens tonight. The first look at Robertson County. Over the weekend, since the last time we were with you, this Harrison County Phillies Ball Club, of course, we were with you last Thursday night when they knocked off that Maysville St. Patrick Ball Club. Since then, on Friday night, they went and participated in this year's Kentucky 2A Championship Tournament down in Owensboro, representing the 5th section. Only the top 8 teams in the state went. They were able to knock off an undefeated Corbin team 3-0 last Friday night. And then on Saturday, they played a very good Floyd Central team. Floyd Central had knocked off Bardstown on Friday night 3-1. Not a good afternoon for the Phillies. They fell to Floyd Central 3-0. Earlier on that day, that morning, saw Lexington Catholic over Taylor County 3-0. Catholic then defeated Floyd Central to claim the 2A championship on Saturday night. All those games down at Kentucky Wesleyan. So, as we mentioned, Lexington Catholic winning that 2A volleyball championship. The reason I go on and mention that, our next match here at not only the Hilltop, but our match of the week will be against Lexington Catholic. The Lady Knights will come to the Hilltop. And so far, the Phillies not been good against the Lady Knights. They've seen them 3 times, and Lexington Catholic has won each match 2-0, 2-0, and 3-0. So we'll see if the Phillies not only can take a set, but hopefully pull a big win, a big upset against a very good Lexington Catholic Ball Club on Thursday night. Between now and then, this team also has a game, a trip to Bishop Brossart, as they'll be taking on the Lady Stangs, as well as we mentioned in a couple of nights, a game as well for the Phillies. That's actually tomorrow night. They, earlier in the season, did knock off Bishop Brossard here at the Hilltop earlier in the year as well. Oh, I said they did. I thought they did. But nevertheless, anyway, that's the way the week looks as far as the schedule for this Harrison County Ball Club, and a very, very busy team. As far as other sports going on around Harrison County, in case you missed it over the weekend, the football team not a good night. They fell to Estill County on Friday night, 28-12, to run the record of 1-4 on the year. They return to the Hilltop this Friday night in a game that we'll have on WCYN Radio as well as right here on the YouTube page against Boyd County as they get into district play. 3-2 is what Boyd County's record is. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:30 kickoff here on WCYN. As far as some other matchups tonight, the Harrison County Phillies softball team making the trip to Calvary Christian tonight. That match was set to start at 6 o'clock. I understand there's some rain up around Cincinnati, so hopefully they're underway as the Reds are in a rain delay. But Phillies 8-5 on the year. They the rest of their schedule is they're back in action on Wednesday at Franklin County, and then we'll be returning to the Hilltop on the 28th and 29th against Grant County. Great Crossings on the 28th and Grant County on the 29th. That's the way the Phillies soccer team looks. The Bread soccer team, they will be in action tomorrow night here at the Hilltop as they will be playing host to Trinity Christian Academy. A lot of you are not familiar with them. They, for many, many years, was a part of the Kentucky Christian Athletic Association. And so the Titans come over. Their main campus over Wellington Christian over there on Nicholasville Road, the edge of Jessamine County. So they will be coming to town tomorrow night at 6 o'clock to see the Harrison County Thoroughbreds in the soccer field. Now, the Breds are 5 wins, 3 losses, and 3 ties on the year. They do wrap up regular season play later this week on the 23rd as they take on the homeschool team, the Bluegrass United. And always an interesting matchup with Bluegrass United as well. So that's the way that the Harrison County Thoroughbreds boys soccer team looks over the next little bit. As we said, tomorrow night, Trinity Christian Academy out of Lexington / Jessamine County coming their way here to the Hilltop tomorrow night. Reds also in action tonight. As we mentioned, rain delay up in Cincinnati. That game, of course, on the radio. Tomorrow night, they're back in action around 6:40. Then afternoon baseball on Wednesday. Nationals in town over the weekend. So that is the way sports looks here on WCYN as well. We're inching our way closer to getting this match underway. The Phillies out on the floor, continuing a little bit loosening up right now as Robertson County has returned to their bench and getting ready to get this match underway. As we mentioned, being brought to you all season long by Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. You can check them out on Facebook. They would love to know that you're doing that. Or you can, of course, call them anytime at 621-3705. 621-3705 as well. If they can help you with any automotive needs you may have. And I'll also tell you that if you are interested in supporting the Phillies volleyball team as far as our match of the week, give us a call. The Phillies will be more than glad to have you as a part of their sponsorship as well, and some of the money does go back to their program, and so it would be nice to have more folks on as we inch our way closer to getting the district and region underway. Just a few weeks away, region over Montgomery County this year as well. A couple of minutes away from getting this underway as we take a deeper look as far as Robertson County. We told you a little bit about their schedule and the way it's looked so far this year. Some other matchups they have had. They did knock off Mason County back on August the 18th up in Mason County. They won that one 2-0. A couple of the other wins coming against Augusta. They won that with 2-0 as well. As that game over at Augusta. And then, of course, I mentioned McGoffin County picking up the win there as well. Some of the other matchups on the year as far as other region matchups. Lost to Bracken County. Also a loss to St. Pat that we saw last week. A loss to Lewis County as well as Perry County Central. And a second loss to St. Pat. So it's a little bit about their way that they have looked this year. They are led on the floor by Emma Edmondson with 39 kills so far on the year. Also, Lily Monroe leading the way with 10 blocks so far and 79 assists to Lily Johnson. And Johnson also had 23 digs, so a little bit about individual numbers. Harrison County Phillies, as we mentioned, we told you a little how their schedule has looked. They are led on the season. If I can get the numbers up here real quick. They are led on the season with 77 kills. Actually, no. Take that back. She's third. Marissa Taylor, the sophomore, 124 kills on the year. Brooke Phelps with 83, and then Jenna Pope with 77. Phelps leading the way with 27 blocks on the year. Leading with 303 digs is Jessica Florence, and leading the way with assists is Jenna Pope with 223. Assistant Athletic Director Scott Field, as you hear, are reading the sportsman that they have to read before every HKHSAA athletic event. Smaller crowd on hand tonight. On a Monday night, rainy off and on Monday night. Both clubs around their coaches, and we're about ready to get this match underway. Robertson County 3-8, 0-3 in district play. Harrison County with a record of 13-6 overall, 3-0 in district, 10-0 in region play. Both clubs making their way to the floor, as you can see if you're on our YouTube page at WCYN Sports. They'll line up and wave at each other, and we'll get this game underway. Robertson County, as we take a look at the floor, Emma Edmondson will get the start, also getting a start tonight for Robertson County. Lily Monroe, they are joined out there by Ruby Gay. That's kind of the back line we're looking at. Abby Earlywine up front. Abby is joined out there by Natalie Massey. And the final member of that unit getting the start tonight is Krista Ham. They do have three seniors. We'll get your Harrison County's lineup in a moment. Jessica Florence, Lexi Schweitzer, Marissa Taylor on the back line. Also Harrison County. Getting a start tonight is Chloe Martin. We're underway. Robertson County will be ready to serve, and as they do, see Harrison County in the net, and so the first point will go to Robertson County as they lead 1-0. So County with a little bit different look lineup out there. Jana Pope also getting the start, along with Brooke Phelps and Chloe Martin up front. Taylor will get the ball back across. Robertson County moving the ball around, continuing to move is Gay. Gay gets it across. Taylor will dig it out to Pope. Pope continues to go to Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. Robertson County continues to move the ball around. They'll get it back around. Florence digs it out right in front of the line to Pope. Pope sets up Phelps. Phelps tips it over, and Robertson County will return. Continuing to get the ball around. That's Massey getting it over, and Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor back across the way. Coming up with it that time is Monroe. Florence will dig it out for Harrison County. Back to Pope. Pope to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes for the kill. Massey will dig it out as she goes to the knee. Knocks it out of bounds, and we're tied at 1-1 here in the early going. This is the best of 5. Checking in the match for the first time this evening will be sophomore Emma Reniker. Reniker will get ready to serve. Having seat is Martin. Reniker will serve it across the way. Robertson County will move the ball around. That'll be Earlywine getting it across. Taylor gets it to Reniker. Reniker gets it to Pope, who tips it over. But they're going to say she was in the net, and so it'll be 2-1 Robertson County. Earlywine, one of 3 seniors, will do the serve. She gets it across. Digging it out will be Pope. Actually, that's Schweitzer digging it out. Gets it across the way, and as they try to, they'll go in the net, and Robinson County will take their biggest lead at 3-1. Harrison County winning the winning the JV matchup 3-0 tonight. Earlywine gets ready to serve. Florence will dig it out. It's time to Reniker. Reniker gets it on across to Phelps, who goes across the net. As Massey, along with Ham, both hit the floor for Robertson County, but neither one able to come up with it. So Harrison County will take it back over. It'll be Lexi Schweitzer getting ready to serve. 3-2 our score. Coming up with it that time is Amundsen. Amundsen gets it across to Ham, who goes in the net and makes it 3-3. So the Phillies will tie it up. Schweitzer, a junior. We'll get it served, and across the net we go. Continuing to move the ball around. That's Massey. Massey goes to Early Wine. Early Wine knocks it out of bounds, and it's 4-3 as the Phillies take their second lead here in the first set. Schweitzer, a couple of dribbles, gets a sign from the bench and comes across with it. Gets it to Anmunson. Anmunson, a back up across. She'll get it, goes for the kill. Florence digs it out, gets it across to Reniker. Reniker continues to get it across. Harrison County moving. That was Pope. Phelps. Reniker. Taylor goes for the kill. She'll get it to fall right in front of Monroe and makes it 5-3 as the Phillies will take their biggest lead of 2 at 5-3. Schweitzer gets ready to serve once more. Schweitzer, Florence in the back. Reniker. Continue to move the ball around. It's Gay gets it across. Reniker gets it to Taylor, who just shy of the net. Robertson County looks to move and not able to get it across in time. Makes it 6-3. As you might expect, Robertson County not a real deep bench. Very small school. Schweitzer gets ready to serve, and over it goes. That's Early Wine. Early Wine then continues to move the ball around to Massey, who gets it across the net to Florence to Reniker. Reniker to Phelps. Phelps goes for the key. Nice dig out that time by Monroe, but it goes out of bounds nonetheless. It's 7-3. Schweitzer has been a dangerous weapon this year in serving. The junior gets it across. Robertson County will dig it out. Pope will return it. Across we go. Florence. Reniker. To Pope, who goes for the kill. A little too hard, out of bounds. It'll go. Robertson County will take over 7-4. Natalie Massey, one of those three seniors, gets ready to serve. Across the way we go. Florence digs it out. Reniker across the net. Robertson County barely will return it. Almost a sign of luck. Goes to Taylor, who goes for the kill. Nice dig that time by Massey. Continues to move. Early Wine back across the way. Harrison County moving the ball, and going with the tip is Phelps. Continuing to try to move. Nice job by Phelps. As Robertson County saw Gay go up, try to bring it across, and Phelps just going up and returning it very quickly. Harrison County going to their bench, bringing Hannah Mullins, one of 6 seniors on the team. Brooke Phelps will get ready to serve. Phelps comes across. Also checking in is Devin Covert. Covert saw some action the other night. Ball will fall in. Harrison County will pick up the point, makes it 9-4. Phelps will get ready to serve once more. Cross we go. Digging it out. Robertson County continuing to move that time as Monroe gets it across. Harrison County now with it. Reniker returns. The Early Wine. Early Wine goes for the kill. Picking it up is Covert. Covert goes to Reniker. Taylor goes for the kill. A little too hard. Out of bounds it'll go. Robertson County will get the point. Makes it 9-5. Lady Devils will be serving. Taking it out is Krista Ham. Ham, a sophomore. Ham, Massey, along with Early One in the back line for Robertson County. The ball goes over. Culver digs it out. Harrison County returns it. Continue to move the ball around. That time it was Edmondson. Edmondson looked to get it over, and as she did, she'll get it to fall. A couple of Harrison County defenders not able to make the play. Makes it 9-6. Sophomore gets ready to serve once more. Ham. Across we go, and that one looked on here, and official is going to question that, and they're going to give the point to Harrison County and say it was out of line, but quite honestly, that was a missed call. That was on the line. 10-6, Harrison County will take over. Culver will get ready to serve, checking back in the match. For Harrison County will be Chloe Martin. Pope serves, gets it across. It's Massey. Massey back across the way we go. Monroe. Florence digs it out to Culvert. Culvert across. Massey. Massey moving the ball around to Gay. They try, and they will get it across. As hitting the floor is Pope, not able to come up with it. Makes it 10-7. So Harrison County looked there for a few minutes like they were going to just take command of it. But Robertson County is continuing to fight back here. And ready to serve will be Emma Edmondson. Edmondson, a freshman. Actually, that's Ruby Gay. Gay's a sophomore. Hit goes straight in the net, makes it 11-7. Phillies will take back over. Taking it out, getting ready to serve will be Marissa Taylor. Taylor, a sophomore. Across the net we go. Robertson County's early one. Gets it back across. Time to Monroe. Monroe gets it across the net. Taylor now returns, and out of bounds it'll go, and it's 11-8. And ready to serve be Lily Monroe. Monroe was sophomore for Robertson County. Ruby Gay out there along with Emma Edmondson. Also is Natalie Massey. They are joined by Abby Earlywine. That'll be Taylor digging it out. Taylor will dig it out one more time, and this is Colvert. It's a continued loss. That's actually Martin. Martin will dig it, then goes to Pope. Pope gets it barely in the line, makes it 12-8. Back to a 4-point lead for the Phillies. Brooke Phelps will come back in here in a moment, and she'll check in for Hannah Mullins. Jessica Florence, one of those 6 seniors. Taylor and Pope in the back. It's Martin, Schweitzer, and Phelps up front. Monroe digs it out to Earlywine. Edmondson gets it across. Harrison County still in the play. Schweitzer gets it back across, continuing to move. Ball knocked very hard by Edmondson, and out of bounds it'll go, 13-8. Do play to 25. Playing the best of 5. Got to win 3 sets to take this match. Florence will glance at the Harrison County bench. The senior comes with it. Robertson County's Earlywine. Continue to move to Edmondson, who goes across the net. Taylor to Pope. Pope, that time to Phelps, who gets it back across. Earlywine. They get it across the net. This time to Florence, to Pope. To Phelps, who goes for the kill. She goes for the kill and goes straight to Martin. Martin not able to dig it out. Makes it 14-8. Florence will take it out of bounds. Harrison County with the lead. Biggest lead they've had of the night. Florence across the way. Gay digs it out. Earlywine goes back across the net. Florence then digs it out. Gets it across to Pope. Pope goes to Taylor. Taylor across. Earlywine. Earlywine. Time to Edmondson, who gets it across. Martin returns. Earlywine. Earlywine then gets it to Gay, who goes for the kill. It barely gets over the net, but it gets over enough to fall in the middle. Makes it 14-9. Harrison County with the lead. Taking it out is Emma Edmondson. Edmondson, a freshman. Lady Devils coming with it. Gets it across the net. It falls that time between Schweitzer and Taylor. Makes it 14-10. Robertson County. Oh. See Edmondson come up with it. Back across the net. That time way too hard. Makes it 15-10, and Harrison County will take the point and the ball. Checking back in for the Phillies. Emma Reniker. As Martin has a seat. Reniker, Florence, and Taylor in the back. Schweitzer, Pope, and Phelps up front. Reniker gets it across the net. Robertson County's Earlywine will dig it out of the net. Able to make the return and get it back across that time was Krista Ham, and Ham doing a nice job. Philly's not able to answer. Makes it 15-11. Earlywine gets ready to serve. Senior comes up with it. Florence digs it out. Reniker. Time to Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. Robertson will get a hand on it, and that's all they can do. Makes it 16-11. 16-11 our score. Phillies will take the ball out. Junior Lexi Schweitzer gets ready to serve. Schweitzer across the net. Moving the ball around Robertson County. They'll return. Reniker gets it across the net that time, and as she does, we'll see Massey go up, and Massey not able to do anything with it. Makes it 17-11. Schweitzer will serve once more. She went on quite a little roll here early in the set. So back across the way. Edmondson went for the kill and just was too far from the net. It hits the top of it. Makes it 18-11. Schweitzer will get ready to serve once more. Across the net we go, and that one doesn't fall in. It goes out of bounds, makes it 18-12. Harrison County going back to the bench, bringing in Devin Covert. Robertson County will serve. Florence digs it out. Reniker. Pope for the kill. Massey with the dig. Continues to move the ball across. Ball will barely fall in. Makes it 18-13. Back to a 5-point lead. Harrison's led by as many as 6, but they've not been able to get over really that margin. Natalie Massey gets ready to serve. Massey across the net. Florence digs it out. Continuing to try to move. Taylor gets it across the net. Gay continues to try to move the ball, and as she does, ends up going out of bounds. Actually, it's Monroe knocking it out of bounds, makes it 19-13. Brooke Phelps gets ready to serve, and checking back in is Hannah Mullins. Florence will have a seat. Phelps gets it across the net. Moving the ball around. Massey dug it out that time. As Robertson County gets it across, that's Ham, and she does. Harrison County's not able to handle it. 19-14. Phelps will have a seat. Reniker, Mullins, Taylor up front, Pope, Florence in the back. And you try to move. Moving the ball around. They're joined out there by Covert. Continuing to move. Massey digs it out. Massey continues, and we'll get it over to Gay, who goes across the net. Reniker trying to go to Mullins. Mullins not able to get it back across. Makes it back to a 4-point lead in 19-15. So Robinson County hanging around here. Krista Ham, sophomore, gets ready to serve. Ham up with it, and across we go, and a little too hard, out of bounds at 20-15. Checking back in for Harrison County is Martin, as Reniker has a seat. Jenna Pope, one of the seniors, gets ready to serve. Across the net we go. Ham hits the floor, and not able to do much more than that. Makes it 21-15. Pope will serve again here. Jenna across the net we go. Massey digs it out. Mullins will return it. Robertson County tries to go across, and as they do, Taylor went up for the kill. Was a little too far back behind the net. Hits the top of the net, falls in, makes it 21-16. Robertson County will take the point in the ball here. Ruby Gay takes it out, one of the sophomores. Gay gets it across the net, and out of bounds it'll go, and Harrison County makes it 22-16. Back to a 6-point lead, biggest they've had so far. Schweitzer checks back in for Covert for the Phillies. Marissa Taylor, the sophomore, gets ready to serve. Taylor looks at the bench and then comes across the net with it. Massey hits the floor, tries to dig it out. And as she does, it goes into the net. Early Wine tried to dig it out of the net, ends up hitting it twice, and the Phillies go up 23-16. The sophomore gets ready to serve once more. Taylor across the net. Out of bounds it'll go, and the point goes to Robertson County, 23-17. Back to a 6-point lead. Lily Monroe, the sophomore, will get ready to serve. Monroe wearing a headband, the only one out there with a headband. Monroe across, Florence digs it out, goes to Pope, back to Florence, who goes across the net. Early one now across Taylor. Pope sits up Mullins, who goes across, gets it to fall on the line. Point goes to the Phillies, 24-17. Phillies getting ready to go for match set here. Match point, or set point, I guess. Phelps will check in from Mullins for the Phillies. Florence will take it out. 24-17. Phillies trying to wrap up the first set. Across we go, and they'll do just that. Ball ends up hitting Ham. Ham not able to do anything with it. And the Phillies take the first set 25-17. 25-17. So we'll get that marked down here. Remind you, this is the first of actually 2 matches of the week this week. We'll be back with you on Thursday as Lexington Catholic comes calling, one of the top teams and programs in the state. In fact, coming fresh off that 2A championship over the weekend. The Lady Knights will make their way here to the Hilltop. That's on Thursday night, but the Phillies are back in action as they make the trip to Bishop Brossard, as they'll be making their way over to take the Lady Stangs on. Never an easy place to go, regardless of what sport you are playing when you play Bishop Brossard. That matchup is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Also, we might mention that Catholic matchup, kind of a special time, 7:30, a little bit later than what we've been used to on Thursday night. Tonight's match of the week being brought to you by Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. They can help with any automotive needs you may have. They can come get it, work on it, and bring it back to you. Because they've got KAR Towing, brand new to Keith's Auto Repair. They can do anything. It's very simple. Help you with tires. They do sell tires. They can also help you with an oil change or all the way up to some major work. It depends on what you need. They can do it. It's Keith's Auto Repair. 974 U.S. Highway 62 East, right there before you get to Eastside Elementary School there on the right. Or you can check them out on Facebook or call Keith and his staff at 621-3705. 621-3705. Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Both clubs right now around their head coaches, getting some instructions for the second set. Phillies, as we mentioned, won the JV game 3-0 tonight, doing pretty much what they needed to do. We'll see what they do here in the second set as they win the first of 25-17. Saw Robertson County really come out and take an early lead in that one. Phillies able to bounce back and able to many times go up by as many as 6, and Robertson County able to kind of cut into it, but finally the Phillies able to come away with a big set win there as well. Remind you that Friday night, little Harrison County Thoroughbred football here on WCYN on the radio side of things and here on the YouTube page as Boyd County comes calling. The Breds will return to the Hilltop needing a win as they get back into district play. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:30 is kickoff. And, of course, it'll be on all our media platforms this coming Friday night. Getting our way closer. Robertson County will break the huddle first. They go with Emma Edmondson. She is joined by Abby Earlywine as well as Natalie Massey up front. At the back of the line, we'll see Krista Ham along with Ruby Gay, and out there also is Lily Monroe. Harrison County going with Madison Renniker. Actually, it's Emma Renniker. Jessica Florence. Well, Emma Renniker gets ready to serve. They're joined by Marissa Taylor in the back line. Renniker will then turn around and set up Lexi Schweitzer. Schweitzer will then continue to get to Ham, who digs it out. Robertson County's early line will get it back across the net to Florence, who digs it out to Renniker. Renniker sits up Pope, who goes for the kill, and as she does, Ham gets her right hand on it, and it's Winter didn't take it with it. Phillies go up 1-0. Pope, along with Brooke Phelps and Lexi Schweitzer in the front. Emma Renniker gets ready to serve, the sophomore. Takes a look at the bench. Comes across the net, we go. We'll see Massey digs it out. Massey continues to Edmondson. Edmondson to Earlywine. Earlywine back across the net. This to Taylor. Taylor to Renniker. Renniker to Schweitzer. Across the on we go. Back to Massey. Massey to Earlywine. Back to Massey. Massey tries to get it across the net. As she does, Pope will sit up at her wall. Returns it. Makes it 2-0. Emma gets ready to serve once more. Phillies up 2-0 here in the early going in the second set. Continuing on, Earlywine gets it back across to Gay. Across the net we go. Phelps returns. As it does, it'll hit the floor, and Edmondson almost kicked the ball. Makes it 3-0. Phillies on a quick little lead here to start the second set. Emma gets it back across the way we go. It's to Massey, to Earlywine. Massey for the kill, gets it across. She ends up getting a couple of Phillies to hit the floor, and that's about all they can do, Renniker and Pope. So She makes it 3-1, and taking it out, getting ready to serve is the freshman, Emma Admonson. Admonson gets ready to go. Florence digs it out to Reniker. Reniker sits up Pope. Pope too far from the net as she goes for the kill. Makes it 3-2. Just like that, Robertson County's back in this. Admonson getting ready to serve once more. Florence digs it out in the back line. Reniker. Reniker to Taylor. Across the net we go. Early wine. Early wine to Gay. Gay across the go. Phillies moving the ball around, but Florence is able to get it back across the net. Nice play. This time, Robertson County's Ham ends up going out of bounds, and not much else she can do. 4-2 Harrison County with a 2-point lead. Lexi Schweitzer gets ready to serve. She'll take a look at the bench to find out where to go, and then comes across with it. Ends up getting it to Gay. Gay to early one to Massey, who goes across the net. It barely outside, but it is outside nonetheless. Makes it 5-2. As I mentioned, Schweitzer has been on quite a little run this year. Back across we go. Ham. The early one. Early one to Florence. Florence Reniker. Reniker Pope goes for the kill. Ham gets a hand on it. Gay actually gets a hand on it. Reniker to Pope. Taylor across the net. Continuing to move the ball, still remaining in play. And it's Ham getting it across. Florence. Florence Reniker. Reniker to Pope. Or actually that's Phelps, rather. Now to Pope. Taylor. Taylor and Massey almost collide. Ball continues in play. Reniker. Pope. Pope Phelps for the kill. That time hitting the floor was Admonson, but not able to do anything with it. 6-2, Phillies with the lead. Schweitzer with 3 consecutive points here. Schweitzer across the net, Massey. And that's all that's going to get contact with it. Massey hit the ball up and tried to dig it out and went up, and she backed off. Nobody else came to get it. 6-2, Schweitzer with her 4th consecutive point. 7-2. Across we go to Massey. Massey goes for the kill. Florence digs it out. Reniker sees Pope across the way. Massey with a hand on it. Ball to Admonson. Back across to early one. Florence. Reniker. Across the net it goes, and as it does, it'll fall in front of Ham and makes it 8-2. Phillies' biggest lead of the night at 6. Schweitzer looking for a 6th consecutive point here. Going to get across Robertson County. As Gay tries to, he will get it across, and Florence comes up and gets a hand on it. That's about all she can do. Makes it 8-3. Culver checking back in as Phelps has a seat. Actually, that's Schweitzer having a seat. Robertson County with the serve. Florence, Pope. Actually, it's Taylor. Taylor almost taken out Coach Faulkner that time. So he had to dive out of the way, but point does fall in. Makes it 8-4. Robertson County with the ball. Phillies with the lead. Abby early one getting ready to serve. Early one across the net. Hitting the floor is Covert. Covert to Taylor. Taylor knocks it out of bounds. So Robertson County able to put 3 more points up on the board and cut this lead in half. 8-5. Taylor knocks it out of bounds. 8-6. Early wine doing the serving. One of those 3 seniors. Florence digs it out. Florence to Reniker. To Pope, who goes for the kill. Admonson able to dig it out. Gay across the line. Continues to move the ball around. It's Gay with knocking it. Continue to Massey. Massey back across to Gay. Harrison County with a Reniker. Sits up Pope. Goes for the kill. Early one gets a hand on it, and not much more she can do. Phillies go up 9-6. Mullins will check in for Florence. Brooke Phelps will get ready to serve, one of those 6 seniors. Back across. Hits the net, but he was able to fall across. Edmondson across the net. Covert. Reniker. Reniker to Mullins. Mullins. We'll see Robertson County. That was 4 hits, and so Harrison County will pick up the point. It was a nice play up until the very end when we saw Gay try to knock it on over the net. And the problem was she was the 4th hitter. Makes it 10-6. And he gets it back across to Edmondson, who goes for the kill. Pope. Taylor. Taylor to across. That's to Gay. Massey now across the net. It'll fall on the line, so the point goes to Robertson County 10-7. Natalie Massey gets ready to serve, one of the 3 seniors. Saw Coach Massey across the way there. I think taking over the basketball program, the athletic director over there. Massey. Florence. Florence to Reniker, goes time to Mullins. Mullins hits it too far and out of bounds, makes it 10-8. This is as close as Robertson County has been for quite a while. Phillies were up by as many as 6 a little while ago. Only up by 2 now, 10-8. Massey. It's time to Pope. Actually, it's Taylor. No, it was Pope. Continue to move. Florence. To Reniker. Now to Pope. Pope goes for the kill. Nice bit of work that time by Robertson's defense. Harrison County's Covert across the net. And they'll get it to fall in, 11-8. Jenna Pope, one of the seniors, gets ready to serve for Harrison County. She'll glance at the bench. Kylie Hudgens will check in, one of the seniors for Harrison County. She's joined Taylor and Mullins up front. Covert, Florence, and Pope in the back. Robinson County will save it from going out of bounds. Gay will get it across. Florence will dig it out. Pope turns around, sits up Mullins, gets across the net. It didn't get across the net. Taylor gets a hand on it, and they'll say that's 4 hits, 11-9. Krista Ham gets ready to serve. On the roster, the smallest player at 4'11". Ham across the net. Florence. Pope. Mullins for the kill, and it'll fall in there as Ham will hit the floor. Lexi Schweitzer back in that time for Devin Covert for Harrison County. Marissa Taylor gets ready to serve, the sophomore. 12-9, Phillies up by 3. Taylor across the net. Massey digs it out. And as she does, she'll hit it into the net. We'll see Monroe try to dig it out. Not able to do it. Makes it 13-9. Taylor will serve once more. Back to a 4-point lead for the Phillies. Taylor gets it across. Taylor that time gets it to Ham, who can't do anything with it. Goes out of bounds, 14-9. Taylor gets ready to serve. Sophomore glances at the bench and then comes across the net. That will be Ham who digs it out. Monroe across the net. Phillies will play it. Pope continues on. Schweitzer goes for the kill. Getting a hand on it will be early one. Edmondson goes for the kill. Digging it back out once more. Harrison County. And Pope and the ball both get tangled in the net. Makes it 14-10. Ruby Gay, the sophomore, gets ready to serve. Back across. Florence digs it. Pope gets it across the net, and it'll go out of bounds and makes it 14-11, back to a 3-point lead as Gay gets ready to serve. Gay joined by Massey and Ham in the back line for Robertson County. Florence digs it out. Pope went to Mullins. Mullins went for the kill, too far back away from the net. So the ball goes in the net, and Robertson County down by 2. Checking back in is Chloe Martin for Harrison County. Hannah Mullins will have a seat. Mullins, Hudgens, and Martin in the front line. Ball gets across the net. Schweitzer tries to dig it out and hit the floor. It's a 1-point mat, or 1-point set. Schweitzer, Florence, and Taylor out there. And gets it back across. Harrison County. Schweitzer goes for the kill. Nice defensive work that time by Monroe. Point will fall in, and we're tied at 14 all. And what was a 6-point lead is now gone. Ruby Gay gets ready to serve across the net. Schweitzer hits the floor, gets it in line. Pope tries to get it back across the net, ends up hitting it out of bounds. It's 15-14, and I believe for the first time in the set, Robertson County will take a lead here. Gay gets ready to serve after a couple of dribbles. Taylor digs it out. Taylor to Pope. Pope to Schweitzer. Robinson County's Edmondson gets it across, and Harrison County, Pope will hit the floor, makes it 16-14. Kind of wonder how long Coach Faulkner's going to go before he takes the timeout to kind of settle his team down. Because what was a 6-point lead is now a 2-point deficit for the Phillies. Florence gets it to Pope. Taylor across the net we go. Robinson County moving the ball around. Early one, Edmondson, Florence. Florence, Pope. Pope sets up Taylor, who goes for the kill, and she'll get it to fall in. And finally, that drought has come to an end. Phillies still trail by a point. It's 16-15 to Robinson County here in the second set. Phillies taking the first set by a final 25-17. Robinson County a point away from getting the tying with the points they got in that first set. Florence. Gay gets it back that time to Monroe. They'll return fire. Florence. Pope. Phelps. Ball still with it. It'll fall out of bounds. 16 all. We're tied one more time. Jessica Florence gets ready to serve. Across the net we go. Edmondson gets it to Monroe. Monroe to early one across the net. Taylor hits the floor but is able to keep it alive. Schweitzer gets it back across. Continuing to move. That's Monroe. Harrison County moving the ball around. Pope. That time to Phelps, who gets it across the net. Early one. Monroe too hard. Out of bounds. Phillies back up by a point at 17-16. So Robinson County's an interesting little club. Especially for a record that they have. Continuing to try to move. As early one hits the net. Ball will fall in 18-16. The Phillies back up by 2. Robinson County 3-8 on the year. 0-3 in district. Florence gets it barely across, but it is across. Continuing to move the ball around. That Schweitzer goes for the kill. Massey, early one. Edmondson. And cannot return. It makes it 19-16. Jessica Florence gets ready to serve. Florence. We'll see Gay get a hand on it. Early one went to a knee, but that's about all they could do with it, and it's 20-16. 6 straight unanswered points for Harrison County. Florence. Continuing to move the ball around. Ham to Gay to Monroe. Back across the net to Florence. Florence to Pope. Pope then sits up Hudgens. Hudgens goes for the kill. Robinson County gets a hand on it. Out of bounds it'll go. 21-16. Jessica Florence gets ready to serve again here. 21-16. Back we go. This time we will see Monroe hit the floor, and it's about all that'll happen. Phillies will pick up a point, 22-16. Back to a 6-point lead. It's the biggest they've had of the night in this set. Florence. We'll see Massey hit the floor. She'll get it across the net. Pope returns. We'll then see Gay. Gay to early one. To Monroe. Ball's returned by Phelps, and Robinson County will knock it out of bounds, 23-16. Robinson was up 16-14, and we've seen 9 unanswered points for Harrison County. Florence falls in. 24-16. I had to wait on the official ruling, but that ball was in the corner there. It's one of the good things about being up in the old press box here. You can see the floor. It's kind of funny because during basketball, this is where we stick the visiting team sometimes. Continuing to try to move. You see Ham get it across. Harrison County. See Taylor come across with it. That's Ham. Ham to early one to Massey. Florence, who digs it out to Pope, goes out of bounds but keeps it alive. As Taylor back across the net we go. Edmondson, early one. Monroe. Harrison County, Schweitzer will hit it in the net, makes it 24-17. 24-17. Harrison County needing one more point to take the set here. So Lily Monroe, the sophomore, getting ready to serve. Across the net we go. Florence digs it out. See Pope. To Taylor across the net. Robertson County's early one. To Edmondson. Edmondson across to Pope. Florence. Schweitzer across. Digging it out to Edmondson to early one. Back across we go. Harrison County moving the ball. Pope. Schweitzer goes for the kill. The ball will fall in. Harrison County takes the second set 25-17. Oddly enough, that was the score of the first set. So Phillies up 2-0. We'll get ready for the third set here in just a moment. 25-17. Being brought to you this evening on our Harrison County Volleyball Match of the Week by Keith's Auto Body and KAR Towing. Check them out on Facebook, or you can give them a call at 621-3705. They're located at 974 U.S. Highway 62 East in Cynthiana, right there on the right at the edge of Oddville Avenue. Bringing us our Match of the Week each and every time we're with you this year. Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Speaking of our Match of the Week, got two of them this week. This Robertson County was originally scheduled a couple of weeks ago, and because of the Lady Devils, we had to move it back a week or so, and so we came right along with it. But our Match of the Week, as we mentioned, our one that was scheduled is for Thursday night. We'll be with you on Thursday night as Lexington Catholic comes calling. That is a 7:30 start time. We'll be on the WCYN2 app as well as a YouTube page. Then after that, next week on Monday the 27th, Nicholas County, as we get back into district play, will come in. Phillies did defeat Nicholas County earlier. October the 3rd, Campbell County comes in. And then October the 12th, we wrap up regular season play as Newport Central Catholic will come to here at the Hilltop. So, very, very interesting is the way our Match of the Week. As far as the Phillies go, they're back in action, as we mentioned, Wednesday night as they make the trip to Bishop Brossard. Actually, that's tomorrow night that they make the trip to Brossard. Thursday night, Catholic comes in. After that, they are back at home on the 27th, Nicholas County. They see Bracken next Tuesday. Next week, make the trip to Montgomery County, which is where the regional tournament will be. So several more matches to come. October 2nd, the annual Phillies Fall Fling. Tell you what, that's an interesting time to come to the Hilltop. You've got all kinds of teams all over the floor. A lot of volleyball action, a lot of volleyballs flying all over the place that night up here. Get ready to start the third set here in just a matter of moments. Clock's got about a minute left on it before we can get this thing going. Early one, Massey. They are joined up front by Ham for Robertson County. Let's see, Edmondson. Edmondson is joined by Monroe, and I believe the final member out there is Gay, and here we go. And doing the serving will be Edmondson. She'll hit the net, and Phillies go up 1-0. Martin got the start to begin this third set, and she'll have a seat as Emma Reniker comes in. Emma Reniker, Jessica Florence, and Marissa Taylor in the back line. Lexi Schweitzer, Brooke Phelps, and Jenna Pope in the front line. And Phelps gets it back across the net. Robinson County counters. Florence goes to the knee, but is able to keep it alive. Back to Schweitzer. To Edmondson. Edmondson early one to Massey. Massey across the net. We'll see Taylor dig it out. Reniker. Reniker to Pope. Pope goes for the kill. Point falls in. 2-0. The sophomore Emma Reniker gets ready to serve once more. Phillies up 2-0. Start what they're hoping is the final set of the evening. They're up 2-0. Reniker back across the net. We will see Ham dig it out. Ham, early one to Ham. Gets it across. Taylor hits the floor, knocks it out into the Harrison County bench. 2-1. Early one gets ready to serve. Abby Early one. Early one across. Florence digs it out. Florence to Reneker, goes across. Continuing to move the ball around. And it's Ham. Continues to move. Reneker returns. Massey, Admonson. Admonson gets it to Gay, who goes across the net. Reneker this time gets it to a Pope, who goes for the kill. Robertson County gets a hand on it, and Phillies go up 3-1. So the Phillies did win the JV match 3-0. Lexi Schweitzer, the junior, gets ready to serve. Lexi across. Monroe digs it out. Gets it across to Ham. Continuing to move the ball around Reneker. Reneker to Pope. Across the net we go. Admonson gets it to Monroe. Harrison County. We'll see Pope. Pope Taylor. Taylor will end up knocking him down, but she's able to return it. Pope. Phelps. Florence. Florence with the dig. Reneker. Reneker sits up Taylor, who goes for the kill. Gets it to fall in. Pass to Krista Ham. That ball was already hitting the ground by the time Ham hit the ground. This will see Lexi Schweitzer get ready to serve. Phillies up 4-1. Across the net we go. Harrison County back with it. Florence. Reneker to Pope. Pope for the kill. Falls in amongst about 3 Devils and makes it 5-1. Phillies trying to remain perfect in the district and the region. They're 10-0 going into play in the 10th region. 3-0 in district play. Continuing to move. Schweitzer gets it across. We'll see Admonson return. Taylor. Schweitzer. Reneker tips it across the net. Nice play. Continuing to move. Massey. Out of bounds it'll go. Phillies up 6-1. Schweitzer will take a look at the bench, gets the sign from Coach Tolson, and comes back across with it. Robertson County across the net. To Phelps. Admonson. Time to Ham. Pope will return it. Florence digs it out. Reneker. Reneker sits up Phelps. Phelps gets it across. Admonson gets a hand on it. He goes out of bounds. 7-1. Lexi Schweitzer will continue to serve for the Phillies. Across the net we go. Admonson will get it across. Harrison County's defense. Phelps just continues to stand there. She tipped it back. Robinson County not able to do anything with it. Makes it 8-1. Biggest lead they've had is 7 points. Schweitzer across. Continuing to move. It's Ham. Ham back across the net. Schweitzer digs it out to Reneker. Taylor for the kill. We'll see a couple of Lady Devils get a hand on it, but that's about it. 9-1. Third set here. Best of 5 to take the match. Across we go. We'll see Massey gets it to Gay. Gay across the net. We'll see Taylor. Taylor back across. Reneker setting her up that time. Makes it 10-1. I'll tell you, for what was a very competitive second set, we have seen the Phillies just come out and dominate this third set. Going across the way we go. We'll get it back to Gay, who goes across. Out of bounds, 11-1. Beginning to wonder if somebody told the Phillies that Monday Night Football was on and they need to go home now, because they are just dominating this third set, 11-1. Schweitzer gets it back across. Gay. He then sits up Monroe, gets it across the net. Phelps gets it in. Monroe hits the floor. Back to Gay. Gay to Edmondson. Edmondson hits the net, and that makes it 12-1. Kind of wonder how long Coach Grouse will go before she talks to the team. Early one to Gay. Gay across to Ham. Across the net we go. And Pope goes for the kill. As she does, Early Wine gets a hand on it, knocks it back over and out of bounds. Harrison County 13-1. Lexi Schweitzer will have a seat. Harrison County will bring in Hannah Stefanik. Our first look at Hannah tonight. She's played a big role so far in the early part of the season. She'll take a look at Coach Tolson, gets a sign of what to do with the ball, and then serves it. Early Wine will hit the floor. It's able to keep it alive to Massey, and back to Early Wine, but Early Wine cannot return it. Makes it 14-1. Stefanik gets ready to serve again. Edmondson across the net. Florence digs it out. Reniker sits up Phelps, who gets it back across. Gay returns. Taylor digs it out to Reniker. Reniker sits up Taylor, who goes for the kill. Early Wine punches the ball, is able to keep it alive, and just like that, after a couple of Phillies get a hand on it, the ball will fall in, and Robertson County finally able to end that run and pick up a point of 14-2. Nice bit of running by Harrison County. Emma Edmondson will get ready to serve. Actually, no, that's Natalie Massey. Massey serves it. Taylor, Reniker to Taylor, hits the top of the net, falls in, 14-3. Very quiet crowd tonight. I guess they're still down there. They were down there when I came in. 14-3. Massey back across the net. Florence digs it out. Gets it to Reniker. Reniker to Phelps, who goes for the kill. She does. Massey gets a hand on it. Goes out of bounds, 15-3. Hannah Mullins back in for Jessica Florence. Brooke Phelps will get ready to serve for the Phillies. Phillies were up 14-1 a while ago. Phelps. It's time to Gay. Gay back to Ham. Cannot do anything with it. 16-3. Wednesday night or tomorrow night, Phillies make the trip to Brossard. Early one to Gay. Phelps to Reniker. Reniker to Taylor. Across the net we go. Early one. Gay to Monroe, who gets it to fall in. 16-4. And we will see Krista Ham. 4'11" sophomore gets ready to serve. She'll dribble a couple of times. Across the net we go. Florence digs it out. Reniker across. Edmondson. Gay back to Edmondson. Ball will fall in. 16-5. Florence back in for Harrison County. Phelps has a seat. Florence will dig it out. It's time to Pope to Taylor. Taylor across the net. Ham will keep it alive. Monroe across. Reniker to Taylor. Edmondson. Early wine to Monroe. Florence digs it out to Reniker. Reniker to Mullins, who goes for the kill. She'll get Massey a hand on it. 17-5. Jenna Pope, the senior, will get ready to serve. Reniker has a seat. And as Chloe Martin checks back in for Harrison County. Pope gets it across. Robertson will return. Harrison County will knock the ball in. The ball will fall in, makes it 18-5. Harrison County with a 13-point lead. Pope gets ready to serve again here. Phillies taking the first two sets, 25-17, 25-17. Pope across. Massey hits the floor. Ball gets kicked. 19-5. So takes a look at Coach Tolson, gets the sign of what to do with it. And across the net we go. As the ball gets ready to go across, Mullen gets a hand on it. Mullins just tips the ball back and makes it 20-5. Checking in for the first time tonight is Madison Reniker for Harrison County as Pope has a seat. Madison, a sophomore. Across the net we go. Ham gets it back across. Ball goes across. It falls in. 21-5. Harrison County with the point. We're with you Thursday night. Lexington Catholic comes in. Phillies will see Reniker serve, and as they do, early one will hit the floor. The ball will go out of bounds, 22-5. We'll see Massey, Stefanik, Reniker to Taylor. Nice bit of work that time by Monroe. And she sets up a wall. Philly's still moving the ball around. Ham this time to Reniker to Florence. Stefanik across the net. And Robertson County gets a couple of hands on it but cannot get it back across, 23-5. Reniker will serve. See Monroe. To Gay. Gay across the net to Florence. Back to Reniker. Reniker to Taylor. Moving the ball around. Harrison County's Florence will knock it out of bounds. Makes it 23-5. 23-6. Taking it down and getting ready to serve will be Ruby Gay. Gay is a sophomore for the Lady Devils. And she'll hit the top of the net, 24-6. Philly's going for set and match point here. Schweitzer will come back in for Stefanik. As soon as the official says okay, and he will. We'll see Marissa Taylor getting ready to serve what she's hoping will be the match point. Ball in play, early one. Back across the net. Harrison County moving the ball around. Reniker gets it back across. Early one. See Harrison County now with it. Florence, Reniker. And back across. Robertson staying alive. Across the net we go. Mullins, Schweitzer. Robinson return. Early one's not able to keep it in play. Phillies win 25-6 as they take the third and final set here tonight. 25-6, your final in that third set. And it makes Harrison County winning 25-17, 25-17, 25-6 here tonight. So the Phillies pick up a big win. They go 4-0 in district play, 11-0 in region, and 14-6 overall. While Robertson County, the Lady Devils fall to 3-9 and 0-4 in the district. Here, 9 goes 2-7 as far as the region play. Harrison County doing a nice job here tonight. I think maybe didn't see Robinson County playing with them that long as far as the first couple of sets, especially in that second set. But saw the Phillies able to come away with a big win. So we take a look at as far as the schedule goes. We'll take a look at Robinson County's schedule first. After tonight, they are back in action tomorrow night. They return to Robinson County by playing host to Bracken County on the 21st, 22nd. Bourbon County goes over. They do see Harrison County later this year on October the 4th will be the next time that these two clubs do meet as well. Harrison County, as we mentioned their schedule, they're back in action this coming Wednesday as they actually tomorrow night. I keep trying to move the game. Game is tomorrow night. Match is tomorrow night. They make the trip to Bishop Rosser tomorrow night. It's a 7 o'clock start. Our next match here on WCYN will be Lexington Catholic on Thursday night. Now, it's a 7:30 start, a little later than what we have been used to this year. It'll be 7:30 as well. We'll remind you one more time, of course, we've got Harrison County football this Friday night as the Reds play Boyd County at the Hilltop at 7:30. Once again, your final here tonight. Harrison County taking all three sets, 25-17, 25-17, and 25-6. They won 3-0 as far as the set play here tonight. They also won the JV game 3-0 as well here this evening. We remind you that we've been brought to you all night long by Keese Auto Repair. Keese Auto Repair and KAR Towing, located 974 U.S. Highway 62 East in Cynthiana, right there on Oddville Avenue. Oddville Avenue, check them out on Facebook or give them a call, 621-3705, 621-3705. It's Keese Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Our next matchup this coming Thursday night is the Harry Lexington Catholic Lady Knights coming in. We'll be back here on the app on WCYN2 starting around 7:30, as well as our YouTube page as well here on WCYN this coming Thursday night. So please join us for that as well. Your final again, Harrison County wins 25-17, 25-17, and 25-6 that final here tonight. They win 3-0. Thank you for spending a little bit of your evening with me here.